This week on the Push Pull Legs podcast, we talk about the 10 physical tests you need to be able to complete, the coffee tier list, the wedding shop, and we're back with real or fake.
And 3, 2, 1. It's too hot for Instagram, mate.
Hey guys, welcome to the Push Pull Legs podcast with myself, Dammy.
And me, Tom. What's going on, bro?
It's warm, innit?
Warm, innit?
That's what it is. It's warm, innit? I know how it's warm. Do you know how I know it's warm for you lot? It's because you lot are all fucking moaning about it all over the place. You don't see me moaning about the Dubai heat.
We didn't choose to live in the desert. We choose to live in
but
a
you
nice...
always want the summer. Everyone in the UK, I just want the warm weather, I want the sun to come out. And then the first time the sun comes out, it's too hot. Oh, bring back the cold weather. It's like, mate, British people in the weather, you cannot fucking help them. Like, unbelievable.
And one of the worst things is I can't even... I've got aircon. Boo! Everybody's going to be like, "Oh, you're British and you're aircon." Only in
such a snob. That's basically like in the current times. That's the equivalent of flashing your Rolex and taking a picture on Instagram.
Right.
Talking about your aircon.
People can fuck off, right? I value my recovery, so I value my sleep. Also, the aircon I bought was like £200. Like,
mate, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You might as well get a Rolex on your wrist and flash it. You might as well.
People should prioritize perhaps that and having it like for maybe the next 5 years.
Some people can't afford to eat, Tom, and you're saying that they should get an air conditioning unit. Fucking hell. I can't believe you said that.
The people who can't afford to eat are not listening to this fucking show.
Yeah, right? People can't afford to eat, not posting Instagram about how bad the weather is. Yeah.
They've got their £1,000 fucking phones, but they won't. They'll be like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this." Yeah, it's fine. They're spending £5,000 on awful mentorship schemes, so that's what's happening. Well, I say the better investment is to spend £200 on the Amazon 5-star thing. I scrolled. I was very like frivolous. Is that a word?
You're one of those people, though, aren't you? You're one of them. You'll check every review.
Oh yeah, I was checking the reviews. Yeah. I was making sure reviews. There has to be a certain amount for it to be okay, and then making sure there's not like snowball reviews of where like when it first gets posted, loads of people review on it because it's just their friends or whatever bots that they've done from that account, blah blah blah. So I have a look at those, and also you need to check whether it is a highly returned item. Is one of the things that Amazon tell you now.
One thing that I always say to you about reviews, right, that I get annoyed about. One thing that annoys me about reviews, Tom, is that everyone always says like, "Oh, I want to check all the reviews and check them all out and check they're all real." And then I go, "How many reviews have you ever left?"
Me, I only review. I sometimes do, but they're normally bad ones.
I think if you're looking for reviews and you're looking for good products and you're someone that extensively does that, you should be leaving good reviews for things that are good.
Hold a minute. Right. Whilst we're talking about this, go fucking leave us a review on any platform that you're listening to.
Fucking do it now.
We're not going to continue until someone does it, all right? Because like we probably not asked for it in about 100 episodes, probably 2 years. But yeah, we still got more like likes or ratings or whatever it is on Apple than most shitty fucking fitness podcasts.
And they're all probably 5-6 years old by now.
Yeah, and what the hell? Go do something. If you're a recent listener. Just go do it. It's fine. We've got like 100.
I reckon as well, but I reckon even with the old listeners, I reckon by now that their old review was that old. They probably use such an old iTunes account. They probably updated their email address. They could write a new one.
Yeah.
If they really were bothered, Tom, they would write a new one. But no, I think it's important though. I genuinely like. I do think that we just take good reviews for granted. Like when the product is good, we don't leave a review. Like I've started to do a little bit more now with restaurants and stuff like that, because I realise that I do check on Google reviews. I do check on Google. I do have a look and go, "Oh yeah, they've got good ratings." But I'm like, well, if more
who's doing
people
the rating?
have, but if more people who have bad experience with the reviews than those that have good ones, I'm like, well, then it's not fair. It's not like a good representation. So I just feel like we owe it to certain restaurants to make sure that if we like it and it's a place that we enjoy, that we should do that.
It's an interesting reviewing system though as well. So I recently employed. Got a person off Fiverr to do my like videos and stuff because I was like, it's taking too much time. I've got to coach humans, unfortunately. And what was interesting, obviously, like there's like 5-star reviews that you have to review for like, how quick the work was, or like how professional it was the guidance clear and all that kind of stuff. And he wrote back after the first like one, he was like, "Oh, you only rated me like a 4.3. What can I do to improve?" Which was the correct thing to do. and say, because I was like, oh look, I want to bring you on. It's fine. I'd love to like batch content you, blah blah blah. Your thing was really good, and we can work on a bunch of stuff. But I didn't. There was no. I don't like the default 5. I hate putting a default 5 stars. Like Uber, you do default 5 like stars, even though it was just like a normal service. I hate that. I really despise it, because in theory the default should be 3, right? That's middle of the ground, like surely. But 3 stars would be like meh, like it's okay. But why is 5 just standard? So, and I think he was like, oh shit, you rated me 4.3 when obviously I need the 5-star reviews, but everybody's default was 5. So I think I was like, then I felt bad.
So you should
I was like, I'll give you a 5-star next time. But
okay, so
like,
with the problem is now you've got Tom, is that now we're going to say something. Everyone, make sure you give a 5-star review on the podcast, and everyone's going to put 3 now and go, yeah, it's all right, it's just a 3,
mate,
it's all right.
Honestly, don't give a shit. Just go get the. Don't care. Just go do it.
I care. It's a 5-star podcast. But no, but like, so this is the other thing as well, that by definition, right, if you're still listening at this point, it must be 5 stars.
Yeah, right. If you're still listening, fuck me. And if you've not taken the time to go, they're all right, tick.
Because I listen to Chatterbix, and I'll give Chatterbix 5 stars, but I listen to every episode. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, it can't be that great then, because I don't listen to every single one religiously, but it's still good. It still, does what it says on the tin, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, just be careful what you wish for there, Tom. That's all I'm going to say, mate.
Well,
I might just give your wedding a 3 stars. Well, it's good as expected. It's expected that way. So
whatever paper, it'll probably be in some paper, probably at some point. I don't really know. You're the front
Does that even work?
Yeah, definitely.
Does that even work?
It will be front page, mate.
Yours will be, yeah. Fuck me.
It'll be fun. But I've lost my chain of thought now, mate. You've sideswiped with wedding chat. It's all I think about currently. So 3 months.
Say yes. 90 days.
Is it 90 days? Wow, you got to count that. That's cute. Cute, isn't it?
No, well, no, it'd be 100. What, be 102 at least.
Yeah,
102. Like yeah. Mate, I don't. What are you on about? I've got to write a speech here. Fucking hell! Like Jesus Christ.
I've got to do a speech as well. So,
have you?
Yeah, but only on the one day. Well, obviously on one day, but there's 3 days. Sure. Not on the main day. I'll do like a welcome speech. Welcome to our event. But that's
I've already started the Google Doc,
which is a little more chill. So, which is nice.
I've started the Google Doc, mate. I've got to tell all these stories and all these things. I've got to piece them all together, and
I think we just get a little thing, get speaker, open iTunes, and just click play from episode 1.
Yeah, listen to the sound quality of this. Listen to how bad the sound quality is on this. Yeah.
I don't even know if you can listen to episode 1. I think when I switched over, it was like episode 40 or something like that.
Yeah, it could well be,
Like when I switched over from because when I'm like, oh, I want to listen, I want to look at all-time listens, I have to like log into my old SoundCloud thing and go, all right, how many people? Yeah, because obviously it didn't track from the other side. Very annoying.
Mate, we're at 4.9 stars on our review.
Yeah, no, but we're a review in about 6-7 years. No.
Yeah, we're at 4.9 stars on the podcast, mate. Just let you know. Just checked.
Yeah, but we know when we were talking shit in the fitness industry, we got a couple of like 1-star reviews, didn't we? Bad boys.
Yeah, the last one was in July 2022.
That's a while ago. Anyway,
so if you guys could
it
start
looks desperate. Right, we're there to talk about things now. But if you don't ask, don't get. Apparently, so guess so. Right.
Also, it says we're on 299 episodes, by the way. Just to let you know, randomly.
Is it 299? We've got 400 odd. It's mad. Oh, what I did got told the other day by a listener was I didn't even know that I'd clicked yes on this on Podbean, and it was adverts. So we get some sort of ad revenue, which I didn't really know. It's fucking nominal. It's like fucking 50p. It's absolutely pointless. But yeah, I was like, and then they were like, oh, it was something really weird that was like being advertised in the middle of your podcast, because you get like pre-roll, like post-roll, and kind of mid-roll like ones. I was like, that's so odd. I was like, I don't even remember like clicking yes on it. It must be like a default like for them, I'm assuming. And then like every single thing was checked. like saying yes. You apart from guns, religion. I was like, what is all this stuff that we could be advertising, or like it would just cut to? So if you got a favorite advert, let us know what it is. I went through and like unticked a load of them. So because I was like, I don't really want that like advertised on it. I don't really know. So it seems
So
odd.
the crypto's there.
That kind of stuff. Like yeah, fucking crazy. Anyway, we can even talk about knowing your numbers, which is very exciting. We can talk about. I made a post that which actually on TikTok I had some annoying people commenting, which is always funny. I feel like TikTok people are very funny. Which was a warm up like me kind of thing. Because I like I said last week, I said I was going to post my warm up. They're easy content. I did. Actually did all right. So that was interesting. My pulling my warm up out my ass, but a bit boring. We could talk about this. This sounds like a Chatterbits episode now, doesn't it? I think there's something in this. Let me know. Let me know. I'll put the.
Let me know if there's something in this.
Let me know. I'll put the topics on the board, and we'll just pick one. We'll just say, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
We'll talk about Tom's golf round the other day as well, by the way, because Tom needs to practice golf sometime soon.
Jesus Christ.
Stag Do's around the corner, and his golfing form is getting worse.
I haven't even completed that one because that one, right, the state of that course was bare.
Oh, it's the course's fault, was it?
Also, I did a 50k bike ride in the morning, and I didn't eat for the rest of the day, and then went and played golf. So I started off.
I thought it might be the course's fault. To be fair, it did.
I started off
like
okay.
that when you were 12 over after fucking 9 holes or something. When I saw it.
And then I was just like, I'm dehydrated. I didn't bring any food. It's 32 degrees out. I was like, I'm done.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it wasn't great. My door's just open. Very annoying.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm playing. I don't think I'm playing this weekend, but I'll be playing the consecutive weeks afterwards, so that'll be fun. I think I need to go have a lesson. So, Ollie, if you're listening, it's not. I'll be coming to see you in the next few weeks, probably consecutive days, I'm assuming. We got to talk about a wedding shop that we went to yesterday, which we will talk about. And then I've got two things. There's a coffee tier list, the ultimate coffee tier list, which is quite interesting. It's more expansive than normal. And then something I keep on getting hit by on social media is 10 physical tests every man must pass. I think I'm going to do a bit of content over that anyway, but it's a bit.
Let's do that. Let's not talk about knowing your numbers. That's just boring. Let's talk about that. That sounds good. That sounds like fitness stuff. We can talk about that.
What, knowing your numbers?
No, 10 fitness things. 10 fitness. Do that.
Well, it's absolutely horseshit. I'm going to do
of course
one
it
of
is.
those.
Well, don't forget as well. We've got a quiz. We've got our true or false quiz as well to fit in as well. So
I'm not leaving. I'm just closing the door.
We should probably do that, I think. So I decided that we're going to go with I know this is why you guys love listening to this now, is because this real or fake quiz is our
I got feedback saying don't stop doing it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Right. So and that's why I think we need to bring it at the start rather than the end. Is we just give them all the good stuff up front, right? So, Tom, we have our quiz this week. We have 8 things here. They're either real or fake. Today's quiz, Tom, is obscure cooking utensils.
Oh wow!
Okay. So that's what we're working with.
You know my niche. That's my niche.
Well, yeah, mate. You know this sort of stuff. Right. So as I did last time, I will read out the word. I will spell it, and then I will explain what it is, and you have to decide whether it's real or fake. Okay. You ready for this, Tom? So, question number 1.
Utensils. Okay,
cooking utensils. Spurtle. 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 A traditional Scottish utensil used to stir porridge without clumping. Spurtle.
I'm going for real.
Spurtle is real. A spurtle is real. Well done, Tom. So that is a spurtle, yeah. Okay, question number 2. Cooking utensil or not? Fluffernip. Fluffernip. A small silicone whisk designed for emulsifying whipped toppings and foams.
Did you say fluffer whip or fluffer nip?
Fluffernip. Fluffernip.
Okay, yeah.
A small silicone whisk Designed for emulsifying whipped toppings and foams.
Interesting. A silicone nipple of some sort. I'm going to go for fake.
That one is fake as well. 2 out of 2.
Mate.
Fair enough. Right. 2 out of 2. He's good at this game. Okay, number 3. Salamander broiler. I need to spell that one out for you. Salamander broiler. A high heat overhead grill, often used in professional kitchens to finish dishes.
Well, I know what a broiler is. It's just whether and I know what a salamander is, but yeah, fuck it, it's real.
Fuck it, I love that. Chris has become that. Fuck it. A salamander broiler is real.
Yes.
As well, you got it right with that guess. So that was a pure guess. Okay, number 4, obscure cooking utensil. Tranquil fork. Trankel fork. Tranquil fork. A bent, double-pronged fork said to help carve poultry without in the skin.
Wow. Carve poultry without piercing?
Touching the skin.
Touching the skin. Well, that can't happen. So fake.
A bent, double-pronged fork said to help carve poultry without touching the skin.
Fake. Can't happen.
That is fake. What
I was like, the explanation doesn't make any sense. How are you going to carve it without touching it?
Number 5. Chinoy. Chinoy? Chinois? Chinoy? I don't know how you pronounce that.
Great.
Chinois. Chinoy. Chinois. Chinos? Chinois. A fine mesh conical strainer used for making very smooth soups and sauces.
Okay. I feel like I know what one is, but I don't know what the name is. I think if that whatever that is means real.
That's real.
Yes.
Fucking hell, he's got some good guesses going today. Okay.
Mate, look at how giant my sweat patches are from just being...
That is what this quiz can do to someone. That is what this quiz is all about.
I was like, I might have to change top mid-pod. This is insane.
Okay. So, number 6, snizzle pan. SNIZZLEPAN. A narrow, bottomed pan designed for caramelizing sugar in precise circular patterns.
That's not real. Fake.
It's fake. That is fake.
Yeah.
That one is fake. Number 7, butterbell. Butterbell. A French crock, right, with an R, that keeps butter spreadable without refrigeration. Butterbell. A French crock that keeps butter spreadable without refrigeration.
That is real.
Surely a butter would be spreadable without refrigeration anyway. Surely if it's in the fridge, it's when it's not spreadable.
Yeah. It's real.
That is real.
Yeah.
Tom, 7 out of 7. Fucking hell. He's nailed it.
I've not been this nervous all day about getting 8 for 8.
Here we go. A flambard spoon. A copper spoon with air vents to reduce liquid retention during flambeing. Flambard spoon. A copper spoon with air vents to reduce liquid retention during flambeing. You know what they do.
I know what flambeing is. Yeah. It's like and they do use a little spoon, like not a little spoon, like a thing. And I'm like, now you said copper. I'm like, I'm only imagining a copper one, like that they use. Like, they do that, don't they?
Woo. Yeah.
Do that. Real.
That one's fake. Fuck. Oh, Tom was so close. Oh my god, he was so close. Oh. I actually thought he was going to do it. I thought that all the sweating was going to be worth it then. But no, it wasn't.
Sweating's always
worth
it.
ChatGPT doesn't do a very good job here, does it, with these fucking names, to be fair. Fluffernit. Obviously not. Call it something else. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah. What I've noticed in the ones that are fake is they use a lot of double letters. So like Fluffernip's got two F's in it. Snizzlepan had two Z's. It's like, stop fucking making it obvious. Do you know what I mean?
It's a little bit like childish, aren't they? Those names.
Yeah, it's like a little bit like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to make a better quiz next time than that one. But yeah,
All
there
good.
you go. Tom did well.
All
Well done,
good.
Tom.
Thank
Well
you.
done, mate. 7 out of 8. Very, very
7
good.
out of 8. I'm pretty good at fake utensils.
Yeah.
Which might be due to where I just was. Shall we say where I just was in more of a tangent than the 10 physical fitness tests every man must pass or woman?
Well, you can't say that these days. I
I
think
can't
it's just
say
a person.
that.
I think it's just a person.
I don't know. I
You're
don't
not
know if
even-
there was
can't
a
even say
separate
that. Can't even say
woman
that these
one,
days.
but we can see whether we can do these. We can do them all on the pod.
Go for it.
Maybe this would be one of my next challenges. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I was at a place called the Wedding Shop. This is somewhere.
What do they sell there?
Weddings, just loads of them. You just go that one, please. It was great.
Yeah.
No, so it was in a townhouse in Chelsea, and kind of a weird idea. Also, one of the weirdest experiences. Very uncomfortable experience as well. And I think some people find this quite good, but some people, like myself, finds it very odd. And I think you will sit on the same side as me. Are you stroking your beard? What are you doing?
Yeah, I've got the old iPhone.
Yeah, I keep one on my desk. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're quite nice to kind of hold. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little hole in my desk where I keep digging a hole. Genuine. Yeah. Just fidget.
Tell me you got ADHD without telling me you got ADHD. It's fine of some sorts. Everybody's got ADHD though, so apparently
everyone has, because everyone finds it difficult to focus. Yeah, it's not even a thing.
Right.
It's like
it's just like that's just being called human stuff. So this place basically is a place for you go around. It was like this 4 or 5 story like Chelsea townhouse, and it's just full of homewares, loads of stuff. Your pizza oven was there. You got every crock pot, kind of Le Creuset, linens, coffee tables, fucking everything you could think of in terms of homewares. It was like a mini. It's basically like a show home for fucking Le Creuset and fancy shit. But it is what you go to create your wedding registry, and you go through with your phone, and it's just got scanny things, and you're like, oh, I like those linens. Bloop. Add that to my registry and my wedding gift lists. And somebody will buy me this, hopefully. Oh, I like this pizza oven. I like this coffee thing. Bloop. Hopefully somebody will buy me that. Oh,
was there anything there for like £10? Was there anything there for about £10, £5? Anything like that?
Yeah, I bet that'd be about it, wouldn't it? Yeah, pretty much. But it was such an odd experience, especially because I don't like looking at stuff as well. I'd rather browse it online and just I'm gonna do 20 minutes of that's right, blah, 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 and see the kind of other stuff. And it's a very odd experience of all right, the expectation that someone's gonna go online and buy you something or donate money towards something for you. Especially we're both mid-30s, some later than others, and just go and get it yourself if you want or need something, I guess. But
I guess it comes from the old tradition whereby obviously if you're getting married, the goal would be that you would then go on to then make a home together. So you would need these things. So I can understand the older tradition of the reason why. I then guess there's also a part of it where people do want to get you something that you genuinely want. And I think a lot of the things, traditional wedding gifts and stuff and ideas is well, I wouldn't want to buy you something that you wouldn't want. So if I bought you, for example, another 6 mugs, Chloe would go absolutely fucking spare because you've got enough mugs in the house, right? So it's it needs to be something that you've chosen. But at the same time, I also agree with you of going, well, yeah, but I don't want to put down a 500 quid pizza oven or whatever because it's well, someone might not want to spend 500 quid, and it's where do you draw the line with it all? Do you chip in together?
I think basically you can donate an amount, or you can pay for a little bit of it or something like that, basically, and then it accumulates in a pot. And in theory, we on the other end can redistribute the pot how we want to. unless somebody's like, no, you must buy that. So imagine there's some like old fuddy duddies that are like, no, I want to see that person buy that thing, and that's what we bought them. Blah blah blah. They'd be like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah.
we're gonna have that for like having like a pot where we can buy some stuff. Or it's gonna be like money. I think the normal thing is like money donated to like the honeymoon stuff, and then we're gonna put there's a charity that obviously Chloe's like family donate to in Honduras that will put like as the top option of like donate to there. If not, buy something if you really want. Yeah. So it's gonna be
Yeah, I saw something on
odd
Instagram
thing.
that I was going to buy you the other day, so I'm going to get that definitely because it's not going to be on your list. I'm definitely going to
Because
buy it
it's
for
not
you.
going to be. Well, I'm
Uh,
doubting that the wedding store, whatever it was called, is going to stock it.
well, no, but they should. They
Should.
definitely should as well. It keeps popping up every single time because I keep clicking on it to make sure that I get re-hit with the advert for it. So I need to make sure I do that because I need to get it delivered back home because it's only delivery in the UK. So I do need to make sure I get that actually. You've reminded me now, so that was going to be on my list of things to do. But yeah, that was going to be one of my other questions. Was going to be about wedding gifts and whether you had a list, etc. Because yeah, you want to get people people that you love and you like. You want to get them stuff that they actually want
They
rather than
actually
just
want.
something you think they might like.
So, yeah, because I feel like there's some people. I was talking about it with one of the clients today, and he was like, "Yeah, my wife is very traditional, where she will go off piste and be like, she wants to pick the thing for that couple, for example." And I was like, "She fucking doing that with us?" I was like, "I've never met." He was like, "She won't be doing that with you. Don't worry. She doesn't know your tastes and stuff like that." Thank God for that. So at least look at the registry. So very interesting. But that's an exciting day, I guess, when it all comes.
Yeah.
Just a big old delivery. But yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how it would work. If you just get it like drip fed or just one big.
So yeah, like the woman was like, so basically like it gets sent to our warehouse and then like you get 2 free deliveries so you can let it accumulate and then just go deliver it all please, or once maybe something comes in that you want and need, using air quotes there.
Yeah.
You can be like, oh, get that delivered, please, and then wait for the rest of it to come up. So yeah, maybe. Don't know. That's how it
Nice.
generally. So that'd be interesting. I'm hoping for just all new golf clubs. That's all we
I was
need.
about to say, got
That's all.
a couple of new wedges on there.
Yeah. I think the next thing in my golf bag should probably be irons, if I'm honest, because I've had my
Yeah, yours
irons
are a
for
bit old, aren't they?
718s. So I've had them since 2018 is when I bought them. They're getting on a
Yeah.
bit, and
Yeah.
but usually irons are like 8 to 10 years that you can pass them through. So yeah.
Well, especially for you because you don't hit them out the middle, so you've got a little more leeway.
Well, yeah, that bit's like absolutely pristine, so it's great. Like, a lot of like scuff marks around here. This is wonderful. Write down 10 physical tests every man must pass.
Must pass.
Must pass. Otherwise, they're just like you get like those like absolutely horse shit. I should probably bring like a. I don't really like those things, but James Smith does a review, doesn't he, of like people's content who aren't following him or something like that. Don't really like it.
Yeah.
So it seems a bit like dickish. But you get hit by these adverts sometimes for like, I'm a personal trainer for all of your goals, weight loss, blah blah blah. It was one of those guys who's just like
Mm.
does everything, so he does nothing, essentially. I was like, fine. I almost commented one today. I was like, who the fuck you train?
Yeah.
All right, 10 physical tests. Every man must pass. Number 1, Daniel. So we can do a tick ding if you can do it. Don't know. Run. Well, you started running again, haven't you?
Well, I mean, I've been out 4 times. Yeah.
There you go. Ran to the shop.
I've got a pair of on trainers, so I'm basically a runner.
Oh,
I'm
mate,
basically a High Rocks athlete now.
you'll
Basically.
fit right in a Marylebone. Every other
Yeah,
person that's
literally.
on. Like
Of course they
you
do.
are
Yeah.
you are every soccer mum you can possibly go. Loving it. Right, run 1.5K in 9 minutes.
Probably not right now.
1.5K in 9 minutes. Oh, I can definitely do that. I'm fine. I can do that.
I mean, I could probably do it at a push, but I wouldn't know how close I would be to it.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're
Okay, taste.
running a 6 minute K. Like, yeah. You're running a
Okay.
5K in half an hour, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I'd like to think so. I'd be fucking annoyed if I couldn't.
That's the rate. So yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Number 2, do exactly, it says exactly 30 push-ups. If you do 31, then count. So you got.
I could probably do 30.
So 2 skills there. Got to be able to do push-ups, and you've got to be able to count and stop.
Count
basically.
to 30.
So,
yeah.
which I know some trainers will fail at. So once they get to 30, and especially if they don't know their numbers, so they'll just get confused or not be able to count that high. So yeah, it's fine. Do exactly 30 push-ups. Yeah, I reckon we can both do that. I have incredibly long arms though, so I'm a slight disadvantage. Right, this one's a weird one. Very old school. Plank for 7 minutes. I don't think I could do that.
Not a chance.
Also, what an awful Instagram video that would be. But I'll do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll try it.
That's
right.
No one needs to do that for 7 ever. It's the stupidest exercise to do for 7 minutes. That stupid.
Oh, it's fucking moronic. Yeah, absolutely moronic. Right. Next one. 5 pull-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
How are these so wildly out of sync?
Right. It's so random.
A 7-minute plank and then 5 pull-ups.
So weird. They're just like, yeah, all right. And then the next one, 60 squats. There's a little diagram of a guy just doing a bodyweight squat.
Yeah, obviously.
And then, all right, the next one. So that's number 5 then. Number 6 is touch your toes of the legs. Touch the toes of the legs without bending the knees.
Touch the toes of the legs rather than the toes of the arms? Or...
Don't know. So touch the toes of the legs without bending your knees. Well, yeah, I 100% can do that.
Yeah.
Touch my toes without bending my knees. You can be lying down as well. So sit and reach test is essentially what it is. Fine. It's fine.
So easy.
Easy. Boom. Right. So I think I think we can do every single one apart from one at the moment. So this one is interesting. So and you can see the theme of this being absolutely ridiculous. Lift 1.5 times your body weight. And there's a guy like doing a power snatch, basically, to it, or at the top of a jerk.
But lift it anyway, or lift it that way?
I don't know. Yeah, it just says lift 1.5 times your body weight.
Yeah, I could lift 1.5 times body weight. Easy.
But with the diagram, it's got to be like a jerk. A jerk.
Yeah, or a jerk. Yeah.
Do you reckon you could do a jerk? What are you, 80 kilos? 120?
Yeah, no, 120, no.
No, I don't think you could. I don't think I could do that, and I weigh more than you. So yeah. What I'd be like 85, 86.
I could lift it off the ground, like.
Yeah. Well, I fucking hope so. Jesus. I don't get. Yeah, it's a weird one.
So, the disparity of them is really getting to me. Not being funny, but
it's very odd, isn't it? All right, the next one. Swim 200 meters continuously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether you'd be able to do that.
But yeah, but not like again, well, not quickly, but I wouldn't need to stop. No. The problem that people would have with that is they would go off too quick.
I mean,
whereas I just go off breaststroke, like, okay,
you just
200 meters, nice and easy.
I imagine you cap on. Don't want to get my hair.
He didn't say I couldn't have a float. Didn't say I couldn't have a float.
No, it just says swim 200 meters continuously. There's a guy doing, I think, what is front crawl, but his arms are like that.
Brilliant.
Mental. All right, next one. Number 8. Number 9. And again, skewing somewhere else. Stand on one leg for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should fucking hope so. That's one of the ones that's in like ACL rehab. Like, Jesus Christ, that's like the old stand on one leg for a little bit. Now stand on a towel. Now stand on a folded towel. Now stand on a pillow.
I just want to know where he's getting these from.
I'd screenshot it. I was like, this is weird. The last one is so odd. Is this a physical test? I don't really know. Hold your breath for 45 seconds.
Unbelievable.
Can you do that now?
It's unbelievable. I probably could. Not that I'd want to. I think it'd be a bit annoying.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, because like you'd have to do it underwater, surely. just because you could do like in Friends where they're like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, interesting one. Yeah, I feel like I can do everything, and apart from the plank for 7 minutes. So I don't
Yeah.
really know.
There's nowhere near I get anywhere close to that.
No,
I'm not even going to
I
deny
wouldn't
it. I
know.
wouldn't even get close to it.
I wouldn't know. Like I do like side planks every now and again, but I only hold them for like 20, 30 seconds because they're just good. But I don't do normal ones. Interesting. I die a little bit when I see them done by coaches, if I'm honest.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Right. Should we do
Lazy,
last
innit?
thing? Do you want to do coffee tier list or
Go on then. Go on then. Coffee tier list. Let's do this, Tom.
coffee tier list? Do you want to share my
Is this going
screen?
to be like types of coffee?
Uh,
Rather than we did the one before, didn't we, about the best coffees around London?
yeah. No, this is different.
Okay.
Coffee tier list. Oh, I haven't got my Zoom because I've closed my laptop. All right. So
Gotcha.
yeah, the ultimate coffee tier list. So we've got S, A, B, C, and D. Where would you like to start?
S.
Okay. So I'm assuming S means special, super,
Maybe.
something like that. So S tier, affogato.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Special
yeah,
tier, surely. That's just special,
absolutely.
isn't it?
That is just like awesome. Like
You can't have one of those
I
every day, but when they're on the
no,
menu, I'm having
but
one.
oh, I
I'm
had one
having
the
one
week.
if it's on
I
the
had one
menu.
of the weekend. It's absolutely lovely. I loved it. On Friday, I had one. I was like, yeah, we're
Brilliant.
having that. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I sometimes get in arguments with restaurants that don't do them, and I ask them, do they do coffee? And they're like, yeah. And do they do ice cream? Yeah. I'm like, cool. Can you give me a shot of coffee and an ice cream?
Yeah, literally. Why would you not do that? That's such an
I
easy
know.
win.
I'm just like, it's such an easy win and such a thing like to put on the menu. I'm like, yeah, I'm having one. I might have a dessert as
Yeah, if
well,
only I
but
knew
I'm having.
someone, if only I knew someone's having a wedding later on this year that could have them at his wedding. Do you know? Like, if only.
Maybe. Right. Next one is espresso. Hmm.
No,
S. No, it's not S.
no.
Piccolo.
Yes, I like
Piccolo's
it
pretty.
play.
Piccolo's pretty standard, isn't it? It's what it
Yeah,
I guess is now. Is it? It's
that's
like a
the
short.
strongest that I'll have a coffee. That is like the espresso is too. You know, like you can get espresso macchiatos. It's just too much. It's too close to espresso.
Hmm.
Um, Bigelow's
Piccolo
the only one that
is
I can have.
is it like
It's about I think it's like 90
same and
mils of
same?
milk. It's like flat white's 160 mils.
Yeah.
Um, and then 200 mil total, isn't it? Flat
I
white.
only do it
A
like
piccolo's.
by
I think a piccolo
parts.
is like half the amount of milk in a flat white.
Is it like 3 and 2? Because isn't flat white 6 and 2 or 3 and 1
I'll find out for you
in
now.
terms of parts?
Piccolo ratio is 1 to 2
1 to 2. There you go. Okay.
espresso to steam milk, and then a flat white I
Flat
think
white
is
must
near
be
one to
four
four.
to 1 to 4. Yeah, 4 to 1.
Uh, no,
Is it
flat white typically
six?
uses espresso 1 part espresso to 2 parts milk, but it has double espresso, doesn't it? So that would
Okay.
be right.
Fair. All right. Next one on S tier is Turkish coffee.
No,
No,
dreadful.
it's fucking
Not
awful.
even coffee.
Like
Not
it is
even coffee.
grit and dirt, and I've never had a nice one. All right. Next one is a cafe latte. No,
Yes,
no,
okay, but not up there at the
no.
top.
It's okay, but it's definitely not S. No, but man,
No.
it's too milky. Too milky for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
sorry, so you go S, A, B, C, D. Did you say?
S, A, B, C, D. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It doesn't belong on S. No
All
way.
right. A, cortado.
Yep.
Yep. I'll put that there.
No, that.
Cappuccino.
Hmm.
See, I put that in the top because it's one of my go-to orders. I do like it's yeah, I like it. I like it with cappuccino.
Well, they do tend to be a little bit stronger than lattes because it's not quite as much, a lot more
Mm,
bubbly, isn't it, with the
yeah.
milk?
Spanish
Mm.
latte. I
Oh,
don't
I
know
love
what
a
that
Spanish
is.
latte.
What's the Spanish latte?
Oh, this would actually maybe for you go into A.
That is
Spanish
an A.
latte is with condensed milk. So you
Mm,
make a normal
like
latte and then you put a shot of condensed milk in it, so it's sweet.
you need to try tres leches, which
Sounds
is
good.
3 milk
3 milks.
cake. Yeah,
3 milks.
you knew that. Good job. Good Spanish
There
now.
you go. You see, Spanish. You see? Yeah, no, you would like. They're quite big over here. Bigger over here. Spanish lattes on a lot of
Yeah,
menus
not
over
so much
here
here.
because
I've met.
I think the Arabs like the sweetness of it.
Fair.
But it's really nice. dangerous with how sweet it is, obviously.
Cool. Right, hot matcha.
Absolutely not. Doesn't even
No,
belong in F. Never mind A.
it's like fucking.
I saw a post the other day from someone talking about matcha, and they're convinced that people don't even like it. They just drink it because it looks cool. And I was like, I'm convinced
Correct.
the same.
Yeah, I'm convinced the same. Chloe's.
It tastes like dirt. It tastes
She's
like
like, oh, it's
you
so good.
drinking grass. Go away.
It's awful. I love this. Espresso martini.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink, do I? So I'm not big of a fan.
If you put an espresso martini in, anybody who's listening to this podcast, go and find yourself Carrageel and buy in some liquor 43 and just thank me later. Cool. A is flat white.
I mean, I think that belongs in S, to be honest. I think
S.
It's the best one you can get.
I reckon it's the most popular order in London. Has to be. Has to be now, I think.
Yeah. I always take the mick out of Mike for this. When understanding coffee, right? Because he calls me coffee snob, right, all the time. Is that when he goes up to the people at the golf course, and at the golf, there's like a little before you start, there's a starters thing where you can get food and drink, right? And it's a coffee machine that the guy makes the coffee out of, and he goes, "Yeah, flat white, please." And I'm like, mate, it's not. They don't do flat whites. It's like literally latte, cappuccino, or americano because it's just a machine. Like it's a button you press. Do you know what I mean? I was like, there's no way that a flat white's coming out there. Like, but it's just this whole he just says it now. But he doesn't know what it is. Like, so, if I asked you, like, what's the difference between a latte cappuccino, flat white, piccolo, cortado, you'd be able to go down a list and roughly know the differences, the strengths, whether it's steamed milk, whether it's whatever, right? And it's just this thing now, like you said, people just go, yeah, flat white, please. And like, do you know what you're ordering? Do you know what that is? Do you know what that should be? You know how big that should be? And then you go into Starbucks, you get flat white, and it comes out like that.
No, Starbucks is fine. It's Costa. And
is it Costa? Whatever.
Costa's obviously the one that's like across the country. It's the biggest one across the country, and they serve their flat whites in fucking giant fucking latte pots.
Yeah, it's fucking mental. Like, but I always laugh whenever he goes to order coffee. He just goes, "Oh yeah, flat white," and then he turns and look at me, and I'm just smiling at him, and he's just like, it's so funny. Yeah, it's just such a common thing now. People just say flat white. It's the known coffee to get now. Because the independents pop up and they don't really do that many of the lattes, they push the flat white.
Yeah, they push the flat whites, isn't they? Because I always think about Rory. Is it Rory Sutherland that wanted to do? He was like, if somebody wants to steal my coffee shop idea, go do it. And it's just I want to call it a flat white or fuck off. And they literally only do flat whites. And he was like, look, we'll just have a cubicle and it's right next to the station, or like it's in the station, and we only do flat whites and we continuously do flat whites. And you don't want to sit there and like wait for your coffee whilst you're trying to run for a train. You want to get on the train. He was like, you just want to get a flat white and go. You want the transaction to be 2 seconds. We've already made 10 on the go, and they're just coming out.
Yeah.
And we're just going to do that. And you just grab one, you fuck off, you pay. It's like flat white and fuck off. He was like, it's still very good. Anybody go and do it. You'll make money. I was like, very true. Maybe we should. Sounds a bit of boring business to run, but put someone else there.
Profitable though, because even if you made a few that went cold, you'd still make enough profit that it wouldn't matter because people would know that the service is quick.
Yeah, or you could like reuse that and have the iced one. Like, all right, we have ice. It's fine. That's cold down. And be like, cool. And hot, we have ice flat white, and the hot flat white. Once it's been sitting out for more than 5 minutes, we turn it into ice. Cool.
Do it, Tom.
Do it. Somebody's out there. Do it. Along with my other one, condiments. That'll be it done at some point as well. Once I retire, and then I won't retire, I'll go into restaurateuring. So fine.
Correct.
And you'll be on a golf course. I'll be like, Dan, would you like to invest? So good.
Okay, you go, mate.
B tier. Mocha.
Yeah, I'm not fussed by mocha.
That's fine. But this is interesting though. But it says mocha, but it's not. I don't think it's a mochaccino kind of thing. It's like the old iron, I don't know, like.
Oh, okay. Thing. You mean like a MOKKA?
MOKK, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, again, but they're not. It's not the best coffee. It's all right, but I would not.
I don't really know. I don't think I've ever had anything out of it. I don't know if
it tastes a little bit like. It's almost an Americano kind of taste to it.
Okay.
Like, it's not like a filter coffee, where it's kind of like delicate flavors. It's a little bit more of a stronger coffee with a little bit of crema on top.
Interesting.
The crema comes through it.
Next, ice matcha. Been off.
Absolutely not. Get that away from
Absolutely
me.
not.
Get that away from me right now.
B is a normal mocha, which is fine. I'm
Yep.
absolutely fine with that in a B. I have to be in the mood, and it's normally I have that as like a. And
I've
don't want
never had one for a long time.
I don't want a hot chocolate. I want a little bit of bitterness to it, and I'll have
Bit of
that
a kick to it.
Yeah. One says pour over. This filter coffee.
Oh, see, I'd like a pour over.
You
A
do.
for me.
I think they're a bit weak. I'm not a big fan. B. French press. Just so it's kind of the same thing.
I think I could go in C, really. It's just a bit of a bleh coffee.
Yeah, it's fine. Cold brew.
Overrated.
See, I would say so as well. Yeah, I'm like, if you get
Because
the
I just
nitro-
think if I was to have a cold coffee, I'd just have a normal espresso or normal like with ice in it. I don't need it to be cold brewed. Like for me, it's just really strong.
And then I would prefer like if you had like the nitro like air cold brew thing, and it's kind of it feels a little bit like Guinness. That's what I think. But I just prefer to have Guinness.
That's why I like it.
Yeah. So and then bulletproof coffee.
New.
Nespresso.
No.
New. Americano.
Absolutely not. No, I don't like Americano. It's really overrated.
Instant coffee. This is in C, by the way.
Behave.
And then this one is a Dalgona.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either. Looks quite nice. Looks very sweet. Looks like it's got like some cinnamon-y stuff on it. Looks good. I put that up there. Decaf.
No.
Well, the thing is, like, I do have decaf every now and again, but that's just because I want a hot drink to have.
It just tastes like shit though. I just can't drink it anymore.
It
I
does
have the
taste
same
like
thing.
crap.
I've got the same thing. I've had the same bag, and I'm just like, I always do it, and I always make one when it's like now, and I always just throw it away. I'm like, I say shit. Got hot chocolate instead.
I might as well just have tea, or something like that. So, Frappuccino.
I used to like Frappuccino, that's how I got into coffee because obviously it's sugary in it.
Yeah.
Not that fussed anymore.
Not that fussed. This is in D tier, and oat milk latte is in D tier.
No,
oat milk is the best thing ever.
it's not.
That's where me and you differ, don't we, on that? Like, I'm convinced that oat milk is more popular in London than normal milk.
It will be because we're all idiots.
Because we all love oats.
No morons in London, that's why.
Anyway, any other business, Daniel?
Not for me. No, not for me.
By the time it's come out, there's still small time to get in my coaches group for the last couple of days, I think.
Be quick.
Message me, basically. Just message me. I'll send you the link. Just do that. It's fine. Wonderful. There's no other business for me apart from that. All right, mate. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next week.
See you later.